What's good, YouTube? Welcome back, Kenji Clan. My name is Kenny Plug. This is Plug Show. You know the deal. You give me the views, and I give you the news. In today's news, we got Young Thug telling, out of all people, I can't even listen to his music the same no more after I heard that. I was trying to listen to Halftime. All I heard was Tell Time. Tell time. Half a statement, half the paperwork, nigga. Tell time. Rats on rats on rats. Just might tell up on my Cody. All my niggas some snitches. They be motherfucking telling. That's all I heard. Because how are you gonna be getting on Gunna so bad about being a snitch? You'll rat this, you'll rat that. But you is talking to the police for 2 hours. 2 hours. And then get on Twitter, then get on X and say, man, I wasn't telling, I was spitting the police. I kept my guy out of jail. What you mean? He got 10 years based off information that you said. I don't care how they proved it, but you said it. You said it. And you said, hey, if y'all ever need anything, hey, call my phone. I'll tell it all. Young Thug, out of all people. Bro, the way you did Gunna was like how weird people be like when they accusing another dude of being gay. Bro, he's gay. I know he's gay, bro. He was looking at that dude's butt, but it turns out he's gay. Like that's just crazy to me. What's that called? Self-projection. How are you gonna be going so hard about, man, niggas who tell need to just start gospel, bro? Well, I'm getting that Young Thug gospel out of slime in the name of the Lord. We sliming in the name of the Lord. Because what are you even talking about anymore? Young Thug. I did not expect this. I did not expect this at all. Gunna going crazy. I thought Young Thug was going to drop an album, but we got a 2-hour interrogation of you singing to the police before you singing on a track. Man, I'm disappointed. Not even going to lie. But am I still gonna listen to Young Thug if he drop new music? Hell yeah, if it's fire. I'm not a street nigga. Matter of fact, I was born telling. Me and my sister used to see who would tell on each other most. Mama, Alexa did this, she did that. But my mama told me, don't talk to the police unless they talking about giving you a life sentence. Fuck you mean? Like, yeah, but Young Thug, hypocritical. Hip-o-critical.
This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking shot at this nigga too, but honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe, but I don't want to.
I feel like I gotta do my job and give y'all more information like Young Thug did. A 2-hour interrogation of Young Thug talking to the cops dropped. And when it dropped, Young Thug went into panic mode. On X, talking about, I didn't do this, I was just spinning the police. Rat where? Rat in your vicinity. Rat in the mirror. I'm talking about the rat in the mirror. I'm talking about you. And then the dude he snitched on, Pee Wee Roscoe. He's so brainwashed. He got on DJ Academics talking about, man, Thug ain't tell on me. You want to know the real snitches? You want to know the real snitches? Rollo, Gunna, Ratatouille. I like Rollo and I like Gunna, but I don't like your bitch ass because you trying to make me seem like I'm crazy for hearing what I heard. And I ain't even listened to the whole thing. There's 2 hours, bro. There's a whole movie-length film of him talking to the cops. Ain't nobody manipulating the cops for that long. Professional detective, interrogators. Young Thug is an ugly street nigga in a dress, dumb as a bitch, and you think he's spinning out intelligizing the police. Nigga, please. Yeah, Thug, all you can do is drop, bro. Gunna, you up like a motherfucker. Gunna right now is the king of ATL. King of the game. Nah, I'm not even gonna go there. But next topic. You know what? Not next topic yet, because I'm still stuck on this. This is kind of personal, because you really just sat up there and lied to me. Like, in his tweets, he said he made a mistake. So Gunna made a mistake, and you ain't all Gunna said was, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like he talking to his mama with respect. But you dropped a full 2-hour dialogue with the police. And y'all sitting up here calling Woody a stitch for saying, I don't recall. I don't recall. Young Thug, you was recalling a lot in that interrogation room. You was like, oh yeah, we used to sell weed to Young Thug. I heard Pee Wee shot up his bus, but to be honest, that sounds like something he would do, man. He crazy, man. Jeffrey Little. This is crazy. But for real this time. Next topic.
I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Raja Jackson. I like Raja. Not even gonna lie to you. So that's why I'm gonna try and play devil's advocate. Listen, like a day or two before the incident happened, Raja Jackson was head kicked during a sparring match, giving him severe CTE and a concussion. On top of that, he has the pressure of his dad being Rampage Jackson, the legend. And Rampage, he's a troll. He's a funny guy. So he calls his son gay, vegan, all type of names. Am I putting any blame on Rampage Jackson? Hell no. I'm not finna say Rampage Jackson is a bad father when I didn't have a motherfucking father in my life. At least the nigga was there. At least it was there. But Raja Jackson didn't have a mom. He didn't. And he went to a wrestling event, got his head hit with a beer can by a wrestler named Psycho Stu. Raja should have beat his ass right then and there. He should have. He should have. It would have been acceptable. But he waited until the wrestler said, oh yeah, you can get your revenge. You can get your receipt in the ring. Bro, if y'all watch the Bizarre Adventures of JoJo's and y'all remember the Stardust Crusaders and when JoJo had written out a receipt for old buddy with the cowboy hat, we weren't talking about that type of receipt, Roger. Now, this is where I can't defend you as much because you walked into the ring, slammed this nigga down. He was unconscious. And then you proceeded to give this nigga a 22-piece. They don't even offer that at McDonald's. Like, man, you almost killed this dude. I believe you blacked out. I don't think that was Raja. I think that was the CTE and the head kicks and the damage of him being a fighter that got to him. I don't think Raja is a bad dude. I don't. I think he made a fucked up decision. That's what he did. And I said it was wrong. I said it was wrong. And I really don't give a damn about what you think I'm finna say. But I don't think he deserves to go to jail. Did he do something to be in jail? Sure, he did. But the wrestling company, they weren't responsible. And plus, throughout history, a lot of black men have been to jail. I'm finna get real Farrakhan on y'all, but a lot of black men, after the slavery, went to jail for no reason. Like, cops would just pick up black people off the streets and make them do labor in the prison. So I'm gonna pull the race card. I'm gonna say the time of the innocent black man in jail should be transferred over to Raja Jackson so we can say that his ancestors done the jail time for him. I think that's cool. But Raja, you wrong for that, bro. You shouldn't be doing Mortal Kombat fatalities on wrestlers. Stop. Don't do it again. But I'll still give you a chance to leave. It's not like he's EDP. It's not like he did something like that. He was beating shit up and he's a fighter. Psycho Stu, I heard he's awake now. He got $150,000 and GoFundMe money. So, and you know damn well, you know for a motherfucking fact they was not paying that nigga that in that wrestling promotion. So I wouldn't say it's a win. I would say, Raja, you need this. You need some therapy, bro. You need this, your brain scan. That's what you need, dude. Because that can't happen again. Because if it does, I can't even defend you lightly like I did right then. I can't.
UFC welterweight champion Jack Della Maddalena defends his belt for the first time when he takes on former UFC. Chev was #1 ranked pound-for-pound fighter in the world in 23, 24, and 25. He cleaned out that division, and he is the
Sports section. I haven't done a UFC video in a while because my heart still hurts because Drake is lost. He's still my GOAT, but I can't stand Hamza. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But a pivotal fight just got announced. Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev for UFC November. And that's not my birthday. Like that's a good birthday present. But the way Dana White announced this, unenthusiastic. It's like he was disappointed in a good ass fight. It's like he was telling his parents that his son is gay and he came out the closet. Like, why? You're the UFC. Y'all just signed a $7 billion deal. You can't get more extravagant with this. Like, boxing is blowing y'all out of the water, but y'all should be doing a face-to-face. Y'all bullshitting. You really are. But JDM and Islam, who I think will win? I mean, I'm prone to getting these wrong, so don't put money on what I say. I'm a rookie. I'm a newbie. I'm a casual, so please don't put money based on my opinion. But I think that Islam will win. I do think it. Because the way JDM fights, he gets knockouts, but I think Islam's chin can withstand the punches that JDM be throwing, because he don't really throw power punches. He throw pitter-patter punches. They add up. And I think that the wrestling of Islam will eventually get to him, especially if he's able to take him down in the first round. But that's my prediction. I predict Islam will win by decision. By decision. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.